it's Nick here with Nick's Hard Rock CD album review. I hope everyone's doing well. The album we're going to look at today is by Bon Jovi. Now, this is their 12th album, and it was released in March of 2013, and it's called What About Now? I'll just read the album songs. We got Because We Can, I'm With You, What About Now, Pictures of You, Amen, That's What the Water Made Me, What's Left of Me, Army of One, Thick as Thieves, Beautiful World, Room at the End of the World, and The Fighter. There's no actual illustration, photos of the band in this. It's just a sort of a mural type collage. So, but what I'll do, here's a picture of the band from their previous album, the album they did before this. So we'll get my little pen out. So we've got David Bryan, keyboards, Chico Torres, drums, Richie Sambora, guitar, and John Bon Jovi, lead vocals. Yeah, so this album I'm not reviewing, I'm just showing you the photos. So, yeah, but actually speaking of just introducing the band, sadly, this album would be the last album that Richie Sambora played on. Richie there. Richie being the guitarist. Yeah, it was all very sudden. He just suddenly left the band without any warning, without any notice. I think it was either on tour or just before tour, Bon Jovi touring, that he didn't show up for rehearsals or didn't show up to the show. And he just said, that's it, I've had it. I've had enough. I want to spend time with family. So, yeah, it was all very sudden, extremely sudden. So it's a shame because Richie Sambora had been in the band since day one. So, from 1980, let's work it out. From 1984 through till 2013, Richie Sambora was in Bon Jovi. So, I mean, that he was in Bon Jovi more than half his life. I mean, he's obviously toured the world countless times and sold multi-million albums, and so he's done very well for himself. So, good luck to him, and but it's still sad to see him go because he was such a major force in Bon Jovi in the songwriting with John Bon Jovi. Both of them wrote the most iconic Bon Jovi songs, and great musicians too. So yeah, a little bit sad. But in regards to this album, one I'm reviewing, it went number one in the US, in America, and just to show you how well that Bon Jovi still do to this day and still have done. We're talking 2013. They sold 101,000 copies of this in the first week. That is great for a rock band. Hard rock. Within the first week, that's phenomenal. And as of 2015, as I said, this was released in 2013. So 2 years later, it has sold 220,000 copies in the United States alone. So it did quite well. Obviously not as well as previous albums back in the day when, Bon Jovi were just bigger than anything. But they're still big to this day, so there is no doubting that. It, as I said, went number one in the US, went number one in Canada, went number two in United Kingdom, and it went number one here in Australia. And it also did really well in other countries as well. There's too many countries to list how well it did, but as we all know, Bon Jovi have got a massive following worldwide. They're loved by everyone, well, pretty much everyone. People who have got good taste in music, that's what I mean by everyone. And in regards to in regards to the album sales and certifications, it reached gold album sales, gold album status here in Australia, gold in Canada, gold in Germany, and gold in the UK. And it reached platinum in Austria, so 1 million plus in Austria. So there you go. So it didn't really get any certifications in America, which is, even though it went number one in America, it didn't get any gold or platinum status in America, which is interesting. But anyway, yeah. But look, in regards to this, it's Bon Jovi. What more can you say? Bon Jovi. They release catchy songs, great musicians. John Bon Jovi is a great songwriter, very mature songwriter. Those old party anthem songs, they're pretty much gone. It's a very mature Bon Jovi, and obviously previous albums to this have shown just how much they've matured. They've sort of broken away from the 80s party anthems and all that. And rightly so. I mean, it does have its place, but they've really grown as musicians. Is another big. So as I said, David Bryan keyboards, Tika Torres drums, Richie Sambora guitar, and John Bon Jovi lead singer. But look, in regards to this album, my favourite tracks would have to be Pictures of You, just your standard catchy song. Another song called That's What the Water Made Me, another really catchy chorus. I've said it with other bands, gets your foot tapping. That's all you can really say. But there is one song, and as I keep telling you guys, I listened to this album just before I'm doing this video, and there's one song called Army of One, and it's I was listening to the lyrics very carefully, and that song really stands out, especially today, right now, what the whole world is going through. It's got a strong, positive message. Never give in, never give up. You're an army of one. So it's pretty much saying, well, obviously never give in, never give up, and stand tall, stand as an army, fight against the bad, the evil, fight for your rights, all that. But as I was listening to it, I just thought, wow, this song should actually be played, especially during these times, because it means so much. Never give in, never give up. And they are strong words, especially what the whole world is going through at the moment. So, yeah, very relevant in these times, that song. And it's, I actually found that whilst I was listening to it and thinking of the correlation between that song and what we're going through now, it sort of sent me goosebumps in a way, because it means so much, that, especially that song. So yeah, but obviously, as I said, released in 2013, so no one ever heard of what was going on at the moment. But anyway, look, yes, it's Bon Jovi. Yes, they are a fantastic band. Yes, I hold them dear to my heart. But I wouldn't say that this is a really catchy album. The songwriting is brilliant. The music playing, the musicianship is top notch as always. But yeah, it didn't really have the massive catchy songs that Bon Jovi are renowned for. And look, as I said before, it's probably just them maturing, obviously, sort of, just maturing. And obviously they're older. They're not in their 20s and 30s as they were now. But look, don't get me wrong, still a fantastic album, and as I said, still a fantastic band, and still going to this day. And I actually, whilst I was listening to this, I looked up on Wikipedia, and they do have an album that's just been released. It's called 2020, you know. So I'll be eager to get my hands on that. That means I'll definitely complete the Bon Jovi catalogue. So I've only got that album to complete the catalogue. I've got every other Bon Jovi album. So look, a fine album, nothing bad about it. I would give this album, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. This album, yeah. So it's got some good songs on it, and great songwriting by John Bon Jovi. So a bit sad that Richie Sambora's last album, but that's life. That was his decision. So good luck to Richie. Yeah. So until then, thank you very much for your watching and your support and your comments, and I will see you with another video. Thank you. Bye bye.